I'm live. Oh, I had to itch my nose one more time. We're live. Happy Thursday. I'm excited. It's raining. Let's say it's supposed to rain today. So that's another free car wash. I just need to run outside and dry it off. Do you think I can get away with that on working hours? Yeah, probably. Or that'll be the time Veronica pulls up. Good morning, ladies. I just love it. As soon as I go on live, I start getting these little itches. I just want to scratch, like the hair's tickling my face. I got a tickle on my back. Good morning. I missed everyone last Thursday because we had our Big Brother event, which was a lot of fun. If you didn't make it, I'm sorry you didn't, because there was a lot of knowledge going on in this store. And just a heads up, come next year, we have a big Bernina event, 3-day event. So make sure you get signed up for that too. You know, there's lots of knowledge. I love it. I like pout if I don't get to go in every room to learn things. All right, so today we have some really good deals coming up with our guest speakers, which is, I can say it right now, can't I? Or do I have to wait?
I would just go through the class.
Okay. All right, so stay tuned. We're going to go through our classes that are coming up. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's show them. All right, so we have our famous Cake Mix Trunk Show. That is going to be December 4th from 1 to 3 p.m. You definitely want to come in and check it out, because if you're not into making quilts out of 2 colors, you need to come see this because it's really cool. And then the hands-on cake mix workshop is December 5th or 6th. And that's from 9 to 12 or 1 to 4. Last time we did this, the girls had so much fun. They got this cute little box with their little kit in there, and they got to sit down and sew a block and learn what it's all about. So that's December 5th or 6th. And you said the 5th was sold out?
It should be sold out.
Should be sold out. So we have Saturday open still on the 6th. So make sure you get signed up. Come see us and have fun. And then we have Fabian Renteria. I can't say that name for the life of me. But you definitely want to come to this. This is free. This is December 11th from 11 to 1. And he's going to, he's the collaborator with Project Runway. He's going to demonstrate things. So make sure you come in because, you know, we never have too much knowledge. There's always room for more. So he'll be here and you can ask questions, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So that is December 11th from 11 to 1. And then we have, I don't know where they get these names to tongue tie me, but we have Ramses. He's a well-known artist, and people came to his classes the last time we had him here, and he's amazing. So you definitely want to sign up. He's an art quilting artist, and I'm stuck for words today. Yeah, I should have had a glass of wine. But he is going to be teaching, and it is January 30th through the 31st from 9 to 4. The classes are $299, and there is a world of knowledge to learn. You definitely want to come. He is amazing with his artwork. So make sure you get signed up early because those classes will fill up fast. Yes, I'm ready. Okay. Yes. So today we have Aero cabinets with some special deals. I just love Val and Scott. They're so much fun, and they have lots of things to show you today with some really good pricing. So we will bring them on.
Good
Hi,
morning.
Val and Scott. Good morning.
Morning.
Sorry, Scott was
Scott.
up looking at the screen because, for one, I think he wants to come to your cake mix party, and
yeah.
two, he was in awe of Ramses's quilt that he made. That the detail on that.
So I was right up front on our screen in front
Oh,
of us,
that's
and I was
funny.
like,
Yeah.
this. I had to run back so you didn't have it zoomed in on my forehead.
He's an amazing artist. It's-
Yeah, that was
oh,
beautiful.
you could
So,
just look at his stuff all day long. It's beautiful.
yes.
Yes. So today we have you both and welcome. And I am looking forward to seeing what you're showing us today.
Thank you, Barbie.
Me
we're
too.
happy to be back. Yeah, he's like clueless here.
I didn't
He's
even know-
going with the flow.
What are we showing today? Cabinets.
It's
So
that
we are
kind of
going
a
to go
day.
and we're going to we'll do a few cabinets here. We'll move some things out, and I think after we're done showing this cabinet, we'll send it back to you, and then if you guys want to put up the picture with the pricing on that for the
Okay.
customers or the viewers to look at, and then we'll have the next one ready after that. So
Sounds
all right, well, it's almost Christmas.
It's almost Christmas.
But Thanksgiving, there's still that holiday in between. So Thanksgiving, don't forget about that day.
I'm a big
So,
fan of Thanksgiving.
But
I like to
we-
eat.
Yes,
Y'all
you
can't
get to eat a
tell.
lot of food.
Get to eat.
So get that what is it? Trypamine or whatever. What is in a turkey
I don't know.
that puts you to sleep?
It's
Anyway.
way too complicated.
All right, so we do have some really great prices here. We have our holiday promotions and some early Black Friday
I think
sales.
we're in Black Friday
We've got
right
Black
now.
Friday sales
It
here for you
is-
guys too. So our lowest prices of
Yeah,
the year
I mean,
that you're going to
Authorized
see.
picked the perfect time
They did
to
absolutely
do this because that goes through.
next week.
Yeah,
Next
yeah,
2
perfect,
weeks.
perfect
Yeah.
timing
So
to come on and show and demo some cabinets because, like Valerie said, everything that we're going to be demoing today, lowest price of the year for
Yeah.
Aero Sewing.
Yeah.
Which one are we kicking off with?
so we're going to kick off with Kangaroo and Joey. So
I know this one.
yes, this is our ultimate favorite. This is our number one sewing cabinet that we have out there. And the reason we're showing you these cabinets is, Scott and I go to a lot of quilt shows throughout the United States, and there's a
Yes.
lot of people that tell us they're sewing on folding IKEA tables or those
The
plastic
kitchen
Costco
table.
or the kitchen table or on their countertops. And what all we're going to be showing you here today, if you haven't seen these before, is we're going to be showing you opportunities and options for you to have a actual permanent home for your sewing machine and the possibility of utilizing it for other things like a cutting surface or multiple machines.
Or
So
Storage for
Yes.
our notions and
so
fabric and
this
thread
one
and
right here,
scraps.
this one here is our Kangaroo and Joey. Again, our number one seller. Why? Look at the workspace that you have here. So you have this drawer cover right here on the left-hand side that's just giving you a little bit extra real estate where you can put all of your projects over on this side. It's got a nice leaf over there by Scott. Great place to put your coffee, your laptop that's got your patterns or anything in it. So that's a nice little extra add-on. You don't necessarily need to have it up. And one thing that I always explain to people is this is one of the cabinets that you don't have to have fully open in order
Yeah,
to use it. Like if you
Absolutely.
want to sew for 15 minutes and that's all you've got between the kids coming home and you getting home from work, you could easily just wheel right up to this cabinet. But then again, I get told by a lot of people they don't actually put their sewing machines away. So,
Well, but on the other side, right? You don't have to open everything up, right? If you're doing a cake party and you're working on just building a block, you don't have to open everything up. You've got we'll talk about these inserts with having a machine and flatbed sewing, and we'll get into that. It creates a completely flush surface. So yeah, you open a drawer, bring out your project, build a block, and then off to.
And it also has this great leaf in the back here, this quilt leaf. With this leaf here, it's got 2 support legs. So this could hold up another sewing machine if you want
absolutely.
to have somebody join you for sewing, or you just have some really heavy projects that you're working on. This one here is an amazing cabinet. And for the holiday promotion with this cabinet, and we'll go into some more details here about it, you're also going to get this free floor daylight lamp.
Oh, we
Scott
can see
thinks
it.
Scott thinks it's a lightsaber.
This
So,
is my
ladies
favorite
and
thing
gentlemen,
at the show. If you ever see me at a show, you will probably get blinded because I will do that. Because it's amazing how flexible and just the versatility of this lamp.
now This cabinet right here has what we call our A7 opening. And what our A7 opening is our, it holds about 95% of the machines out on the market. So you're looking at 23 3/4 by 12.5 for that opening. So you'll want to measure your machine and also, you know, accommodate that measurement for any cords or knobs. Now we do, Scott, I'm just going to throw this out there because this is our #1 selling cabinet. We do have an option in this. We just didn't have it here for show.
Oh,
But we do have an option in this cabinet that you can reach out to authorize and get more information about. But it's our Kangaroo and Joey XL. So it's going to have that larger opening to accommodate all the machines out on the market. Wow, look at that Vanna White.
should be a hand model.
So this has got, you know, it's got a 3-position hydraulic lift. This one is actually set up to be electric. This one is electric.
You have to do the dance when you bring your machine up and down. It's electric. Ethan, do we have the clicker?
Do we have the remote?
In the front drawer.
Oh, in the front drawer. So this is our little Joey cabinet here. So
Okay, Kangaroo.
yep. So I'm just going to show them these. So these are 3 full view soft closing drawers for extra storage. They all do lock. So if you do want to put those scissors or rotary cutters away, or just keep a present hidden, you can do that. This little drawer cover just pops right off here.
Oh,
so
there
you
it
can
is.
store extra stuff. And there.
So this one.
So this is set up to be an electric lift. So which means is you push the button on that remote control that Scott has in his hand right there. He's showing you. So you can either go up or down, or do you want to come around and show them?
Can we? Yeah, I would say, can we see a front view, Ethan?
Can we get the? So we do have. You're stuck.
There you go.
So it also has a 4 presets that you can go in. So if you have multiple machines, this is an ideal setup for you. So you put one machine in, you push the button to get it to there. You want to switch out to a different machine, you push the button for the other one. So
Absolutely.
it can go all the way down into storage. Now, for those people who have the knee lifts,
Oh, there we go.
oh yeah, that's a beautiful one. Look at you, should be a hand model.
Please. Janet, I found my calling, honey. I'm coming home. That's my wife.
So this one, for those people who do use a knee lift or want to get a little bit closer, this front panel does just pop right off. Just gives it a nice clean look when it's all done, when it's all closed up or when you're not sewing at it. But you can't easily pop that off. And then you could easily just bring it right on up.
Which we'll do at a different time because I'll knock it off again. So the one thing I do want to take a minute and talk about a little bit more. Valerie did mention 3 positions on the lift, whether
the hydraulic.
yeah,
Yes,
whether
sorry.
hydraulic or electric. So position. This is kind of comfy down here. So position 1, you know, this is our free arm position, right? So you know, if you're working on, Janet is on a roll with Christmas stockings.
I bet.
Made one for Frankie, Wheezy, and Redding. I have a whole gaggle of kids at home. There's 5 of them. So if you're, you know, if you're doing garments, you know, if you have to do that shirt sleeve, that pant leg, you know, working on, you know, Christmas stockings, this is
Or
your
even
free
your
arm.
embroidery
Or
arm.
if you have an embroidery machine, being able to have the machine up level with the cabinet, it gives you that versatility. So that way, if you have a sewing and embroidery machine, you're able to use the full functionality of your machine. Position 2, whether it's electric or hydraulic, is going to be flatbed sewing. Look at that. I love it. Great job on programming it too, Ethan. That's perfect. And with the hydraulic cabinets, this second position where this platform stops, that is height adjustable. There's a 4-inch adjustment to allow any make or model of machine to make sure that it is completely flat with the top of the cabinet. And then, as Valerie has, we have the custom made inserts. Those are from Sew Steady, and that is custom made for your cabinet, for the machine that goes in it. And what you've now done is you've now created a completely flush and even work surface, which really completes the entire sewing experience with a cabinet. And you can see when we put our project, whether you're doing, again, just starting to put together your blocks, or you've got your whole quilt put together and you're working on your top quilting, with all of this surface and all of this real estate and this insert to give you this completely flush surface, you can move your project around and it's not going to get caught, tangled on any changes in height or depth. Well, Ethan's waving at
I don't know.
you. Look like you're at the airport.
Oh. I was standing in front of the side camera.
Oh, see, we got all these new cameras. And another one of those small details that really does set the Arrow cabinets apart, because we are our own customers. We are all sewists and crafters here at Arrow. All of the extensions that Valerie talked about, this drawer cover extension. Okay, there we go. I'm sort of in the frame. The drawer cover extension. I got my Grinch voice going on. Max. The leaf on the back, this side leaf here to the right side of the machine, all of the corners are all rounded corners. So, when you are moving around the cabinet, you're not gonna, catch your hip on it. But also, more importantly, when we're working on our projects, especially as they expand, as we put those blocks together and things get bigger and bigger, we're not gonna catch our project on any part of the cabinet, because again, all of the corners are rounded corners, which is
Less
one of my
bruising,
favorite.
ladies, on those hips. Less bruising, or those thighs.
It's important.
It is.
And that's one of my favorite things about the cabinets, and it's like one of those those underrated features that everyone's like, oh my gosh, that's amazing, you guys thought of everything. Well, again, we're our own customer, which kind of helps.
Do we want to show them how small this gets? So when you have this
We could do
open
that.
up, we can do
How
that,
big is
yeah.
it when it's open?
So when it is open, you're looking at about
It's big.
it's 5 or 6 feet by 4.5 feet.
It's bigger than
But
I am tall.
When you take everything off,
But I guess I am short. Vertically challenged. we
and
say.
this little cabinet here too nestles in. So the one good thing about our Kangaroo line cabinets, so our Kangaroo, as you can see, are all on heavy duty locking casters here. And our Kangaroo line does have a lifetime warranty on the cabinet. So another great option. So this one is with the A7 opening, is available in white, teak, and gray. And then the one with the larger opening is only available in
the
white.
white.
But you still get this free daylight lamp with it.
And you can absolutely, when you're at home, I mean, if you just want to have fun in your sewing room and just take a minute and go, there's no judgment.
Oh, goodness
no
gracious.
judgment.
All right. So we are going to push this one back. I'm going to send it back to you, Barbie, if you guys want to go up and go over the pricing. But then again, so this is the Kangaroo and Joey with the electric lift with the free daylight lamp.
Got it.
Thank you. Yes. All right. So
I'll
Kangaroo and Joey with the free floor lamp. The MSRP is $3,499.99, and it is on sale for $2,699.99. That's a good price. I love that cabinet. I think that's one of my favorites. And I like the pieces that pop out at the sides. Love it. Yeah, yeah. Remote control, I like that. So make sure you give us a call and get your orders in. These are great Christmas gifts to give yourself. Oh, Brenda, yes. Okay. Does it fit the Avenir? They said
This
that
one-
it's got a bigger opening.
Yeah.
The-
The
yeah.
larger opening one will accommodate the Avenir.
That's so cool. Yes, Brenda. So shop away.
All right.
I love it.
So we are back with the next one here. So this is our Wallaby cabinet. So as you can see, very small and compact. Looks like another piece of furniture
It does.
in your room. Also comes with the free daylight lamp. So Scott gets to play one more time.
And and Brenda, I want to just so you're Brenda close, just to make sure absolutely certain on cabinet. So the Kangaroo and Joey XL will fit the Avenir. Yes. That's the
and
one
we
you
have
want.
other options out there we're not showing today. We also have our Sydney and Sydney Light and our Melbourne and Adelaide. That will also
We are going to show the Sydney.
We are going to show the Sydney
Yes.
Light, but we will the Melbourne and Adelaide is another option out there for her.
And we'll talk about that one in a minute. So yes, We have plenty of options for you. But what do we have in front of us now? I
So,
think you already said
I
it.
already said that. The Wallaby. Pay attention.
Willoughby, Wallaby.
So the Wallaby, so this is our teak color that we offer. And again, that the Kangaroo and Joey also comes in this color, and you'll see the gray color here coming up on next few cabinets. So like I said, very small and compact,
So
but yet.
what is the size of the Wallaby when
So
it's
when the
closed up?
Wallaby is closed, it is 2 feet by 3.5 feet. So
Wait,
2
what?
feet, 2 feet wide, 3.5 feet long.
Okay.
Mathing. Is that you mathing here?
No, okay. We're in Wisconsin. It's lunchtime. I haven't had lunch. I like to eat. Takes me a minute.
So the nice thing about this one too is you can lock this up. So again, if you have this in a spare room or anything like that and you don't want your guests to get in there, you could easily lock it up. So just by opening here, so you've got this door that comes out that's got the 33 thread holders. There's the little cubbies right there. This little panel here that I just flipped open, you can use a serger on it. You can also store a small little serger down in here. And you also have this drawer for extra storage as well, which is full view soft closing. So now when you have it completely open, now you're looking at 6 feet by 5 feet. Once you put
But
this quilt
wait,
leaf,
there's more.
there's a quilt leaf that
Full
comes up
size
here in
quilt
the back.
leaf on the back. And again, these quilt leaves are supported by a gate leg. So you don't have to worry about putting weight on the leaf, because they are meant to
Hold up your
hold weight.
projects.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it does come with this little cover. So if you don't want to sit here and sew and you want to do other projects, or you want to just use this as a desk, you do have this cover that protects your machine where you can still sit there. So you can easily pop that out. It does get stored down below right where the machine is currently right now. And this one is set up to be the hydraulic lift. So this has got the
Oh, we
3
got a
position
machine in there.
hydraulic lift. Yeah, we are spoiled here. So this is the 3 position hydraulic lift. So you can see it's already all the way down into storage. And then you can easily just pop it up.
And it's really the wow, it's so bright with the light. it's the weight and height of your machine that are really doing all the work to operate the lift.
Yes.
And so this lift and this opening, this will accommodate 95% of machines on the market. The lift is rated for 55 pounds.
Mhm.
And this position here that we talked about, the flatbed sewing, yeah, you can slide the insert in. And again, different machine, different insert. These inserts are custom made for your cabinet, for your machine. And again, the stop point for this second position, it is adjustable. So regardless of your machine, you will always be able to have that machine in flatbed sewing. And the other great thing too is if you have multiple machines, as long as they fit in the cabinet, you can have,
Multiple inserts.
how do I?
But
we can
and
kinda see
also
it there.
too, just
Multiple
keep in
inserts.
mind, this one also does come in electric too. So if they wanted, you could get this cabinet with an electric lift. So if you do have those multiple machines and you don't want to necessarily adjust it every single time, we do
Even
have
better.
that electric version with the 4
You're so
presets.
smart.
So
Think of everything.
I'm a woman.
Yes.
Those details matter. So again, this is our Wallaby cabinet. Also comes with that free daylight lamp. Has those heavy duty locking casters that can move very easy on any kind of flooring. It's got great storage, great workspace when you have the quilt leaf up. And a lot of people say, I don't have a lot of space in my room to have the quilt leaf up all the time. Well, the benefit of having the heavy duty locking casters
Yeah.
is you could easily just pull it out and
Moves
get away
back
from
and
the
forth.
wall and be able to put that up for that project that you need it for. So this one does come in the white that we showed you with the Kangaroo and Joey, but also in the teak color here as well. So beautiful cabinet, love it. A lot of people love it just because it does compact down. And like I always say, it's like a transformer for women. The boys had Transformers growing up. Us women had Barbies and, Cabbage Patch dolls, where we now get Transformers in our sewing room.
As your
So,
cabinets. Yeah, this is the perfect cabinet if you're truly in a multi-purpose room.
yes.
And especially with the holidays, if family's coming over, the grandkids are coming over, being able to just have the option of putting it away, closing it up, locking it up, and even just throwing a sheet over it, no one
And the
knows.
nice
They'll
thing is-
never know.
And the nice thing about it is because the holidays are coming up and you got the gift wrapped out and you got all the presents out. I mean, this is within a minute or two, you can be set up to sew at a designated spot where you don't have to clear off that
Right.
wrapping paper and those presents. So
I mean, let's do that real quick. Let's show how quickly to be up and sewing. Right? We'll close it up. And I mean, we'll do it slowly, but just so you guys
Well,
can
how
see.
about one of us just do it? How about you just do it?
What if I trip?
Well, then, you know,
I already
that,
got
you know,
stuck.
that
on-
could be a possibility in somebody's sewing room because of their fabrics and stuff sitting around. So yeah, here, let me get a timer. I think I have a stopwatch on my watch somewhere.
I got
or-
stuck on the cords. You can't really see, but there's cords here. I got stuck earlier. Okay, so
Hang on, I'm getting there.
the great thing, we invest in a sewing machine, and then it sits in the closet, right? It's in the linen closet, and when we want to sew, it's okay. Let me clear off the kitchen table.
Stopwatch.
Let me get out my machine, right? After I take the 4 towels off of it, and then there's a rolling cart involved, and it takes 20 minutes to set up. You get 20 minutes to sew, and then you have to take everything down. When you have a dedicated space for a sewing cabinet, I mean, it'll be less than a minute, right? So we come
I got a
into our room.
stopwatch.
Okay,
Ready? On your marks, get set, go.
See that? Flash. Okay. And it's literally as simple as we're going to open up our door. We're going to open the top. And then we've got our support leg here on the left side and our panel. And again, if we weren't doing a large project, that we're in essence ready to sew. We're going to take off our top cover, give our machine a push. And if we're working in free arm position, hey, we're sewing, and it's been
33 seconds, and you were talking a lot.
and I'm talking. Well, I do that. I'm known for being the chatty Cathy, right? But then if we're gonna work on a block and we want our machine and flatbed sewing, that's it.
51 seconds.
Less than a minute, and that's moving slow, acting, talking. I don't know if I'd call it acting, but flailing,
Just being yourself.
flailing, not acting,
So-
flailing.
Just to show you the ease of being able to set up and sew when you are on such a time crunch and being able to go in and be able to work on those projects. So we could easily just take this down. And again, takes another, if you are one of those that closes up your machines.
I had it backwards.
Oh, I'm adding extra 5 seconds on your time there for incorrectness. So, I mean, it's very easy to put these up, and we will show you that with the other cabinets that we have coming here in the next half hour that we have left.
Is this distracting?
Only to you. So we are going to close this up. Barbie, we're going to send this back to you, and we are going to move on to the next cabinet. So this is the Wallaby cabinet. Again, available in our teak and our white color. And this one
And
does come
hydraulic
with the free day
or electric.
free lamp as either electric or hydraulic. So
Love it. Thank you. All right. So the Wallaby teak with the floor lamp. The MSRP is $2,399.99, and it is on sale for $1,799.99. That is a really nice size cabinet. It would fit anywhere. And such a handy buffet table for the holidays when it's all closed up. I just love it. Yeah. No, I'm not going to put a sheet over it. I'm sorry. I would put a nice tablecloth. Just saying, Scott.
all right, we are all set for the next one here.
All right.
And Barbie, that's that's the difference, right? Details.
Yes.
You do a nice
Yes.
quilt, a nice tablecloth. I just throw a sheet.
Mhm. I do like to display my quilts on my tables too, but nobody can eat on them, but I'll display them on there like a tablecloth.
Well, the next one, all right, we're going to show the next one here. This one here is our Harriet cabinet. This is at an amazing
Oh yeah,
price
this is incredible
for Black
price.
Friday and holiday.
We'll let Barbie be the
Yeah,
the
I'll
hero
let
with that
Barbie
one.
give that price away. So this one is called our Harriet cabinet. So this is available in our white color here, and this is a flat white. And then we also have our teak color that is available as well. So you can either get it in white or teak. This is part of our Arrow line. So with our Arrow line, it doesn't have those big heavy metal casters, but it still does have heavy duty locking casters on it. It's, it does.
I was gonna
Sorry.
say that they now
Oh,
do.
They now do.
But you know,
Hey, they do have the big heavy duty
The
metal
only
locking
difference is
casters.
just the warranty.
So the
and
warranty,
the finish.
yeah, the finish and the warranty is the only difference then. So our Aeroline only has a 10-year warranty on these. So
Which is still a fantastic
Still a
warranty.
fantastic-
We
yes.
want you to use your cabinet.
yeah, use it, abuse it. Well, not abuse
Well,
it, but
not actively
so,
abuse
but
it.
you've got this door that opens up here that's got the 4 hooks with a little cubby so you can hang your rotary cutters, your scissors. And then you've got this leaf that folds out. I shouldn't say little. He's got the little
I
leaf
have
over
the
there.
little leaf.
So when this is completely closed up, you are looking at 3.5 feet by 20 inches. But when you
doubles.
have it open, it's 7 feet.
It literally doubles.
So it is a very large, expansive cabinet. Now, this still has the same opening as the other 2 cabinets that we showed you that has that A7 opening. Scott, can you pop up the
Yeah. I was
Panel
reading
here.
Joanne's comment.
We have a great cutting table that is a lot of people use for buffet tables. So this has that 3-piece or that 3-position hydraulic lift. Wow, that one really comes up. And then you can put it right here. And you also have, again, this insert.
There's a theme with the cabinets, and that is the lift is really the heart of the cabinet, and then that insert just completes the entire sewing experience.
You get a lot of people that say, do I really need it? Well, if you don't have it, I mean, you are literally in this opening fighting not only your fabric, your stitches, everything that you are working with, and you're kind of doing more work and exerting yourself more than you need to.
And if you have it all the way up, then what happens is, Ethan, do you got a side shot?
He can. He's got that camera
I
right
was
there.
gonna
I'll
say,
just make sure I
know
move
we
this
have one
time.
on the side,
I'll move out.
right? So if we had our machine just sitting on top, and this would be like if we were at the kitchen table or we were on that Costco table, this is what happens. And our wrists, our
tunnel.
shoulders, everything starts to hurt, because what ends up happening is then we kind of get like T-Rex arms, right, as we're working on things. And so when we're able to bring the machine down into that flatbed position, and then again you have the insert, which just completes the entire experience. Now, instead of fighting whatever surface our machine's on and fighting the deck of the machine, look at that. Now everything is just nice and smooth.
And you're taking that pain and strain off your neck and shoulders. Otherwise, you're sitting there and your shoulders are getting tight and your neck hurts.
You're Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, like you just have so much, you're not sitting correctly. And this is just going to
All
help
about
you
posture.
be more ergonomic in your sewing space, which is going to allow you to sit and sew longer and work on all of those Christmas projects.
Wait, sew in comfort.
Sew in comfort, sew longer.
It should say that on our shirt.
It should say that on our shirts. But I mean, just it's such an ideal, way to use your machine is to sit here and have it in that flatbed sewing, so you aren't fighting or anything like that. Now, this one currently right now does not have a quilt leaf.
But
there is an optional quilt leaf that you can purchase to put on the back of this to match the color of the cabinet. So that's an add-on to what the current price is.
Right. That's an accessory.
That is an accessory, but I mean, you still have a really nice large workspace here to utilize.
She's long.
Yeah, she's very long.
And we didn't talk about my favorite part.
What's your favorite part?
Right hand side, right side, right hand
Which
side.
one is it? Put your fingers up.
Okay. This side right here, right side drawer storage, which I absolutely love. Having, we had all sorts of fun stuff in here. Ethan, you set these up really nicely. And that we made an additional improvement. So we talked about the heavy duty locking casters, the body of all the cabinets, both the within the Aeroline and the Kangaroo line are on those heavy duty locking casters. The Kangaroo cabinets, Valerie showed this earlier, are on a soft closing drawer mechanism. The previous drawers for the Harriet were just that it was a tongue and groove wooden slide. And we listened to our customers, and they said, you know what, you need to do one better. So now it's not the soft closing, but it is a metal drawer slide on the cabinets.
Drawer.
Yeah, like
Kinda
your kitchen
a
drawer.
or
Exactly.
vanity or anything like that. So
Exactly.
Still nice and durable, can hold up the weight of all of your storage needs that you have, because you can never have enough storage in your sewing spaces.
And yeah, and
So,
they, you know, they flow without
They do.
issue.
Yeah.
So nice improvements to the Harriet cabinet. And the lift, you know, on this cabinet is the same lift that you saw with those kangaroo cabinets, that Wallaby and that Kangaroo and Joey. It's the exact same lift mechanism in there. The Harriet cabinet is only available as a hydraulic. We do not have that as an electric. So this one is hydraulic only. And you'll understand that when Barbie goes over the price, because it is on a Black Friday super duper special.
super special.
Super duper special.
So,
And this is totally random and off script, which I'm known for. So these hooks, I was at a local store here in Wisconsin, and we haven't tested this, you know, so I'm not advertising. I'm just saying, you know, something fun that I saw. They had, I want to say it was one of the small Burnett's with the embroidery module in this cabinet, and they had the embroidery arm stored in the pocket here with hoops here. And I said, wow, that's a really creative way to use that space. It's not something we thought of. So more testing for us to do on that side. But again, just kind of a fun thing I saw when I was at a store doing some demos that they had that set up in there. So that's kind of a 2026 idea is, hey, how many things will fit in there?
yeah, that's a nice size. That's a very deep cubby.
Yeah, super deep.
So,
All right. Should we
All
close
right.
this one up?
we should close this one up, and then we'll let Barbie take it away.
Barbie will be the
And
hero.
then
Thank you.
Price, and then we will be at the next cabinets.
All right. So the Harriet, the MSRP is $1,399.99, and it is on sale for $799.99. I love that cabinet. It's really nice. And the extension table for the back of it is on our website, so you can go there and check it out. Give us a call, and we'll be more than happy to help you. Love it.
I like that it doubles in size.
Yeah, doubles in size, so it will support your quilts also.
And Kathy wanted because of the right hand drawers.
Oh, yeah. If you're right-handed, those drawers are in the right place. I was thinking fat quarters, putting my fat quarters in there. Not that all my fat quarters would fit in those.
All
We're not
right.
talking about
We
that.
are ready for the next
All right.
we have here.
Hmm.
So, change of set. So now we have
I'm still here.
yeah, Scott's here. He's just working on some other stuff. But here's some other options that we have out for our Black Friday pricing that are at an extremely low price, lowest price of the season. Now, it's talking about sewing cabinets. So this is our little Judy cabinet. This is optimal for, ta-da! So this is optimal for those small to mid-size machines. So this has a smaller opening. This is only 20 3/4 by 11.5. So very small in footprint, great for those sewists that go off to college or in those small apartments and are just
Yes.
beginning. But it is
Did
just,
you say second, third machines?
or second or third machines. I did not.
Yes.
You were supposed to say that.
Hey, I got it. Yeah,
All right.
especially if you have that smaller machine that you love for doing your piecing, it needs a home. They all still need a home, and Judy is perfect home for that.
So this one again has that 3-position hydraulic lift. This is the same lift that we showed you that was just on the Harriet and the other 2 cabinets. This is part of our Aero line. So it's got that 10-year warranty on it. Very simple and basic cabinet, just a little bit of storage right here. You can store your fabric. If you're a big AccuQuilt person, you can store your dyes in there as well.
Absolutely.
You can put your dyes in there. But it's got the insert. I was like, I knew I had one. So again, reiterating the importance of this insert to give you that nice flatbed sewing surface to sit there and sew. But yeah, this is a great little, because I don't know how about you, but I go to a lot of shows and they say, oh, I've got like 12 machines or 8 machines, but none of them all have homes. This is a great opportunity for those smaller, older machines to have a home. So,
And that one has a special place in my heart because that was my first machine. Not that one, but that model.
oh,
That's
I thought you meant the cabinet that Judy has a special place in your heart.
well, Judy does too. I just meant the
Um,
machine.
So this one is also on a really great price for Black Friday, and it's available in white and teak. So that's the teak
Yes.
color right next to it. And I'm just going to close this up. And then Scott is going to start with the next cabinet.
And the next one is our Kiwi. Fun story about the Kiwi. Now, this is not it is a product endorsement, but it's not part of the warranty. So this is part of the Kangaroo line, does have a lifetime warranty. I was actually taking this to my local guild. I was doing a demo. Actually, Valerie and I both were at that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'll just bring some things from home. Because I have a Kiwi at home, and I was carrying it down the stairs, and I should have emptied the drawers. So the drawers are all soft closing drawers. So they come out really easy if you need to unlock them and then put them back in. Well, I'm a big, tough, strong guy. I can carry it. Well, gravity said, we're going to open the drawers, and I dropped my Kiwi down the stairs, and she survived.
And she survived and still works.
Still works. Now, that is not part of the lifetime warranty, but I'm just saying. They're tough cabinets. So the Kiwi this is our little storage cabinet that can, right? It's Thomas the Train.
Oh, there it is. I was like, I was looking for
hiding.
the mat.
It does open up. And then what you've now done is you've created a fantastic little workstation where you can cut and press all in one spot. The drawers, like Valerie has said, are soft closing drawers, and same thing for the Kiwi. It does come with all these accessories. So
Threads not included.
Threads not included. But for Kiwi accessories, we've got the cutting mat, the pressing pad, and there are actually 2 sets of this removable thread storage. And when I'm at a show, what I tell everyone for the thread storage, because we need drawers, right? We talked about that earlier. We need storage. You can never have enough storage. What my wife and I did is we went to Home Depot and we got L brackets, and we just made a floating shelf. Whoop, there's the camera. Floating shelf. For your threading, you just throw a sheet over the fabric so it doesn't get dusty. But I think that's more acceptable than Thanksgiving presentation.
Exactly.
So
I think Barbie is
probably okay with that one.
She might. Yes.
Now again, drawer 3. This one's really exciting. This one's choose your own adventure. Again, soft closing drawer mechanisms for all the drawers. And then the bottom drawer, this is really deep.
So Scott, what did you have in your drawers when you dropped it down the stairs?
Well, luckily, lots of scraps.
I
did
not
not.
What you store in yours?
I did not have a serger in mine. Mine, the bottom drawer for ours is actually, it's a lot of batting right now. But again, the drawer is so deep that you can absolutely put an iron, put a small serger. Where's the camera? There's the camera. Small serger in the drawer, and that just goes to show, again, don't drop yours down the stairs. That's not covered under warranty, but it does go to show the strength of those soft closing drawer slides, that you can put an entire machine in that drawer and she's going to function. And it just, again, it's the little cabinet that can. It just keeps on keeping on.
A few benefits about this cabinet. It's the same height as the Wallaby and the Kangaroo and Joey. So if you want to extend your workspace with those cabinets, this would be a great add-on to those cabinets.
Right next to it.
To sit right next to it. So you can have a great command station where you can cut, you can press, and then you can swivel over and sew. It is also available in all 3 of our colors. So we do have a white, a gray, and a teak available for this little cabinet here. So lifetime warranty. It is part of the Kangaroo line, but it is such an amazing little cabinet. So
yeah, it's our little Thomas the Engine.
Yeah. So we're going to turn it back to Barbie. Barbie, if you want to put up the pricing for the Judy cabinet and our little Kiwi cabinet, we'll be back with the next set.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, so the Judy sewing cabinet, the MSRP is $799.99, and it is at a killer deal of $399.99. That's a good price. So many uses for that cabinet. My brain is spinning. I love it. Okay. The Kiwi storage cabinet, that's really handy. That one, the MSRP is $799.99, and it is on sale for $499.99. So that's another good deal too. Doesn't take up a lot of space, gives you extra storage, and it has that ironing pad on top, plus the area for cutting.
Yeah,
so if
it's
you like
a great
to do
little
paper
cabinet
piecing, perfect.
All right, we are back with the next cabinet here. this one is a little bit near and dear to my heart. This is the one I personally have at home. So we're going to go over. This is our Bandicoot cabinet. So very small and compact, just like the little Judy cabinet that we had. So this is the gray finish that we were talking about that you can get the Kiwi in, as well as the Kangaroo and Joey. And then the upcoming cabinet that we're going to show you is also available in the gray.
Sneak peek.
He's given a little teaser for the next one. So this one, like I said, very small and compact. I don't have a lot of space, and I have this in the corner of our bedroom. And I have a little Bernina machine that I bought, and I've made 3 quilts on this little cabinet. And then I also have, the little caster is stuck right here. There we go. So it opens up, and I love that it doubles in size. So it's like 30 inches when it's completely closed up by 19. And then when you open it, you've got your 60 inches. So a very nice workspace. Also comes with that cover. And then you've got the machine that comes up, and you can put it in the flatbed sewing. It's got the nice little thread holders there, some little cubbies for storage, your little shelf units there that you can put your manual for your machine there. But it's just a nice little cabinet on heavy duty locking casters. Scott's having way too much fun with this today.
I think this will work, right?
This will work. Yes, they are
Yeah.
interchangeable.
There we go.
Look at that. So the nice thing is oh, hang on, there we go. So the nice thing is some of these machines do have, you could share if you have some of the similar machines that they could share an insert, but you would just have to work with Authorized to make sure that that would work. So this is just like a nice, like I said, nice little cabinet. It's got that small opening, so 20 3/4 by 11 inches, making sure you're accommodating your knobs and all of your cords when you are measuring your machine.
And don't let that fool you. That's still, 85% of the machines on the market fit in this cabinet. And she may be small, but she's mighty.
I love this cabinet. I love the Bandicoot. I have a white one, and I have the little teal Bernina 475, and it looks super cute in it. And I bought the machine because it was cute looking. So
What more reason do you need? It's cute. It's cute. And, just a quick recap, so it's 3 different colors, lifetime warranty, hydraulic lift, heavy duty casters, thread storage, pocket storage.
only hydraulic on this one as well.
Only hydraulic, correct.
Yes,
So it's all the things
it is.
in a tiny package.
And it's perfect. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just a beginner at sewing, and so this is optimal for me. A lot of people, like their kids are going off to college. I mean, this is a great, actually had a lady buy this for their granddaughter because she was just starting. So it was a nice entry level cabinet for her to have.
to
but
do all
still
the things.
has great storage and organization for
Yeah.
you. So very small and compact. Now it does have these little hooks on the end because the doors do hold up the top covers. So the little J hooks on the end actually hold that in and secure those doors in. So I always try to make sure that mine's always locked because sometimes you get a little clumsy when you're sewing and you're fighting the fabric. All right. So this is our Bandicoot cabinet. Scott, why don't you bring out our next one that we have here?
Survey says.
Look at how portable this little table is. So again, this one is at a phenomenal price for Black Friday, lowest price of the year that you will see. So this has the same size opening as the Kangaroo and Joey, the Wallaby, and the Harriet cabinet that we have showed you already today. So Scott, what is this table meant for?
This is, if you're doing retreats, if you have an RV, if you're we call them snowbirds, right? If you're going, you don't like the Wisconsin winters and you're going down to a nice warm climate and you need a place for that second machine, this is that table. This is our Gidget 2. And what I was doing off to the side is I was actually standing it up because she does fold flat. The legs do fold up. And then this side, it's backwards on the screen. It's not my fault. There are casters on here. So that way, when you have the legs folded up, again, if you're going to a retreat and you want to have that same flatbed sewing, I'll show you how this platform drops, right? You're going to be able to take that flatbed sewing with you to your retreats, to your guilds. If you're just meeting with your friends or you're doing a cake bake and you want to bring your table with you. if it's not at authorized, because at authorized, they have furniture on display that you can use. But if you were doing your own cake bake, you could absolutely bring a home for your machine with you. This is what we call manual lift. So it's just 2 positions. Position 1 is all the way up in free arm. And then if you can see, wow, look at that. Oh, look. Oh, hey, here's the casters. So position 2, same thing, flatbed sewing. And now this stop position, this is adjustable as well. There are 2, what do I want to call them? I guess
They're chains.
chains. I mean, that's
Because you're going to change
Yeah.
the links is what you're going
There
to
we
do.
go.
Adjust the links.
so you can adjust where this will stop. So that way your machine will be at the correct height. So then you have, oh, where's a A7 insert?
Right on the top of the wall.
Hey, I'll be
and
right
it
back.
also has these great, a nice little ruler here too, right in the front. So you have a nice little measuring tape that is already on it, but
Mm.
it
There
doesn't
we-
really matter. You don't have a machine in it, so.
So smart. So again, you've got that flatbed sewing, you've got a home for your machine, you're gonna have that correct posture, those ergonomics, so you can
Have great
sew and come.
sewing comfort. I'm sorry, I'm roasting in here.
It is
It is
toasty.
very hot.
It is toasty. And so this is our Gidget to it, is that perfect travel companion table, is where this one really comes in. And then the price point, you are absolutely gonna love it. So again,
Yes.
we'll let Barbie give the wonderful news on that.
Over tablecloth over the top. So
I'm never gonna live
multiple
that down.
purpose.
I'll never live that down. It's out there in the world forever.
So we will turn it back to you, Barbie, and then we'll move over to the next cabinet. So if you want to go over the Bandicoot and the Gidget 2.
All right, thank you. Okay, so the Bandicoot sewing cabinet. That MSRP price is $1,199.99, and it is at a great deal for only $599.99. That is a steal of a deal. Nice size cabinet. Love it. And then the Gidget 2 sewing table, the regular price is $399.99, and it is on sale for $229.99. And I will tell you, this table, because you can roll it, is great for taking to like our open sews that we have here. Or even if you know the class that you're taking, you may not have enough room at the tables we supply. This one's perfect. Bring it along, and you have that extra sewing space for you. That is a great deal. Love it.
All right,
Are
we
you
are
ready?
back with the next
Okay.
cabinet.
Hey, I do have a suggestion. That Gidget table, it would be great if there was one similar to it that was on casters, so we could put our heavy Avenires on them and roll it out to our car to load it up in the back seat.
You know,
Can you create something like that for us?
I will see what we can do.
You know, I just think these machine manufacturers really want really buff older women.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
like,
it's
you know,
not
like
happening.
Popeye with those big muscles, picking these out and moving those embroidery arms, because some of those embroidery arms are pretty heavy, and these
Yeah.
machines are.
Yes.
I don't think they're getting any smaller.
No, they're not. They're
They're like
getting
little
bigger.
Almost.
So it'd be nice to have something you could roll out to your car and load it up
There you go.
instead of bending all the way down. All
All
right. So
right.
what else do you have for us?
So this here is our Sydney Light. So this is the answer to a lot of your guys' questions in regards to those larger machines. So this cabinet right here, I forgot who it was. Was it last name was Close? I know that. Barbara? Was it Barbara Close? I want to
I
say.
think so.
All right. So Barbara,
She has
this
the
one-
Avenir.
She has an Avenir. Your machine would work in here. Your embroidery arm would be able to be stored right down in this position. Now, with your Avenir, the embroidery arm's a little bit longer, so you would have to store it at an angle, but
Mhm.
yet it would still have a
Still
nice,
fits.
safe, secure place, so you don't have to lean that up against your cabinet and hope that you don't kick it over or have it fall. So,
And if you don't have an embroidery machine, but you have a large machine, that doesn't fit in that A7 opening, this cabinet does also come with adjustable shelves that can then go in
Where that
this
embroidery arm is.
Yep, this embroidery space. And then I don't know, man, I'm digging this whole. I don't know why I've been doing this
You
for
have
years.
little kids. That's why. Like, you're used to being on the ground.
So the other thing that's in here, that's a fantastic feature. I don't know if we can see it, but there are hooks in here that fold down. There's actually 2 different hooks that fold down, so that way you can not only store your embroidery arm, but you can also store the hoops.
And we
in
do
here
have
as
an
well.
add-on for our Sydney cabinets
Yes.
and our Melbourne and Adelaide to be able, if you are a Bernina connoisseur and you love all of the Bernina machines and you have the embroidery arms, we do have an embroidery arm rack that you can attach to the
slides
inside,
out.
and it just slides out and you easily just grab that. You don't have to get down on your knees or bend over and grab it. You can just be easily sitting there, pull that drawer arm out, and you can grab your embroidery attachment. But that is unfortunately, that is only for Berninas.
Just for the Berninas.
Just for the Berninas, but other machines will be able to fit in here. So there's a cord right there that I almost fell over. So again, large opening here. This one is set up to be our electric lift. So again, you have that 4 position that you can save for your machines. So you could easily put it all the way down. And did you not plug it in?
I thought I did.
There you go.
I don't think there's batteries in the clicker.
You don't have batteries in there?
Oh,
Probably
that sounds like my house. The kids took them all.
So easily you can put it all the way down into storage. It does have a cover somewhere. There is a cover that goes over the top that will close that all
Just
up
so
for
you guys
you.
can see, no batteries. but okay. Heaven forbid you lose your clicker or grandkids or kids steal your batteries.
That never happens in anybody's house.
You do have, again, like Valerie said, 4 different presets on the cabinet. So you can still bring your machine up, down, whether you have batteries in the clicker or not. That was unintentional,
So
but that
we've
worked
got
out
the
well.
3 drawers over here that are full view, soft closing. Your middle drawer here has a nice removable thread rack and giant. Hang on,
Yeah.
Can I get this out?
And those are the big threads. So I mean, not full
So you
tones,
get a
but
whole tray in here to store your embroidery or store your thread on. Oops, I dropped that in now. And then you've got another drawer here with a sliding tray in it. Oh, here's those shelves, Scott. So then you can get your shelves. You can put in where your embroidery arm is. So you have a nice little tray. These all do lock, but the one thing that is really great about this, because this is a really deep cabinet already, but you can put the cover on just like we did with the Kangaroo and Joey, and that just extends your workspace here on the left-hand side.
So before we expand it, what was her size when she closed?
Oh, shoot. I'm kind of falling behind on my little cards here.
Well, and I'm not going to remember. So
All right. So when it is completely closed, is 5 feet by 2.25 feet.
Okay.
Got that? When you completely open it up, it's 6.25 feet by 5 feet. So you have that leaf on the right-hand side there. Again, optimal for your laptop, your coffee, your pin cushion, whatever you want. Then you have this quilt leaf in the back. So look how large and expansive this gets now.
And if it looks familiar to the cabinet we started off with, the Kangaroo and Joey, this was very much, I should say, the Kangaroo and Joey was very much our inspiration behind this cabinet. So the Kangaroo and Joey's 2 pieces of furniture, the Kangaroo and then the Joey storage caddy. And what we found is that some of our customers wanted a singular piece, especially that will house the bigger machines and their embroidery arms. And we said, well, we have the best-selling cabinet. Let's just make it 1.
Exactly.
And so we did that. We made it 1, and that's what gave us the Sydney, which we'll talk about Sydney in just a sec. This is our Sydney Light.
So the Sydney Light, there is no door. So just like our Kangaroo and Joey, you
It's
will
a open
always
front.
see your machine, but still you don't have to have it completely open to be able to sit and sew. So you can roll right up to it.
Correct.
So,
And then the Sydney, so this is Sydney Light. And the difference between Sydney and Sydney Light, the only difference is this Sydney Light is sans the door. Fancy way of saying no door. So the Sydney will have a 3-panel door that then covers this entire front. And when it's open, it opens to form a shelf, which I'm trying to demo here with the pad here to
So
give
that's
you an
kind
idea.
of where the door would kind of sit when you have it open, and it does come with a pressing mat.
Yes.
So you would get a pressing mat to set up on that spot, so you can sit there and easily press, and then you can swivel over to sew. So you'll get a pressing mat with that, and that is our Sydney with the door, and
Yep.
that can be electric or hydraulic.
Electric or hydraulic, and you're gonna get the pressing pad with the Sydney light as well. And then to take it one step further, so after we said, okay, let's make this one piece of furniture, then we had some customers say, well, we actually like 2 pieces of furniture. So we're like, okay, let's see if we can't figure that one out too. And literally what we did, I'm gonna take the drawer cover off here just to kind of demo.
Yep.
And literally what we did is we took it here in the office, we took a circular saw and we said, let's see what happens if we cut this in a third, and we just zipped the chest of drawers off, and we're like, oh my God,
It's a modular cabinet.
it's the Sydney, but modular.
Yes.
Now, to try and avoid confusion, which I hope I'm not confusing the entire audience. So right now we have Sydney Light. If you wanted a door, you can have the regular Sydney. And then if you did want to have it as a modular system where you have the main cabinet body and the chest of drawers as a separate cabinet,
But they could be attached.
but they can be attached if you wanted to. It does come with bolts to attach them. That is our Melbourne and Adelaide. That is brand new for Arrow Sewing. So Barbie, I apologize.
I actually think, you know what? Barbie.
She might have a
they-
graphic.
No, they have one on the floor. I know they
Oh.
have one on the floor. So they have ordered these and gotten them in. But the Melbourne and Adelaide only comes in our white
in
color.
white, and
the
white.
Sydney and the Sydney Light will come in our white teak or gray.
All 3 colors.
All these will have lifetime warranties on them.
Yes.
They all have that large opening to accommodate all the machines out of the market. They
Yes.
can be electric or hydraulic. And they
And-
all come with your lightsaber light. So
I'm getting good at that.
So this is our Sydney cabinet, or Sydney Light heavy duty locking casters. Has that ability to store an embroidery arm right inside the cabinet for you. And it is just an amazing cabinet with a large workspace, even when you don't have this quilt leaf up. I mean, this is
Mhm.
26 inches right here when it is closed down. So it is a nice larger cabinet that you can actually just pull up and sew at any point. So we're going to throw it back to Barbie.
Yes.
And then we are going to come back with the very last, but the best.
The coup de grace.
We are going to save the best for last.
I'm
here
on my
for you
word of the
guys.
day calendar today.
Oh, yes. We have a question.
Yes.
Oh, questions.
I already answered, but I just.
Oh, okay. So they wanted to know, do you sell the inserts for the Gidget too?
Stop in by Authorize and let them know which
Yep.
machine. And as long as that machine fits in that opening, yes,
Yes.
you can have it custom made for the Gidget 2 for your machine.
All
Absolutely.
of these, actually. I mean, just go into Authorize and they'll be able to order the insert
Yeah.
for you. And then those do take a little bit longer just because
They're
they're
custom.
custom cut for your
Yes.
machine for the opening of the cabinet. So those are actually a 4-week turnaround time. But other than that,
Perfect.
Answer is yes.
yeah, answer
Yeah.
is yes.
Love
Super
it.
easy.
Mhm.
All right.
Yes. Prices. The Sydney Light Sewing Cabinet with the free floor lamp. The MSRP is $3,999.99. And our sale price today is $2,999.99. So that is also a really good price. So don't forget, treat yourself to a Christmas present or birthday for those that have birthdays in December. You know, we are worth it. I really like it.
Which cabinet you like
Yeah.
so far?
Oh my gosh, they all have something to offer. I mean, I was sitting here visualizing each cabinet in my sewing room, and it's like, that would be so organized instead of it looking like a tornado. Of course, my cabinet sits in the middle of my room, so I can have the leaf open, and it's the tornado that went around the cabinet. But it's okay. It's my sewing room.
All right, we are all set and back.
Okay. Oh, my favorite.
Your favorite, our hydraulic chairs. So
Yes.
we've got 11 different options here that you can choose from, all
Just a
at the
few.
lowest price. Lowest price. Are you getting a pattern here? Lowest price of the year on all of these items?
It might be the lowest price of the year
It is the lowest
for
price
Black
of the year.
Friday.
Black Friday.
Limited time, so you do have to go in to
Yes.
authorize, so that way they
Yeah,
can get their
you just
order
can't
to
go in
us.
January 15th and say, hey, no, it's got to be within the next week. So our hydraulic chairs,
The chair,
The
the
chair.
original
the original
sewing
Arrow
chair,
sewing chair. There are
often
imposters.
duplicated,
There are imposters out
often
there.
duplicated, but never the original.
So these are adjustable in height from 18 to 22 inches. They have a great lumbar support here in the back that is just going to cradle the small of your back. Even if you're leaning forward and you are like looking at your needle, it is still going to be supporting your back. So it is going to help take those pain and strain off your neck and shoulders. Again, ergonomics. We're all about ergonomics here. We want you to be able to sit and sew longer and sew in comfort. So in comfort to sew longer. I said it.
That's good
backwards.
enough.
It's okay though.
Same thing either way.
But these are the #1 rated sewing chairs out there
In North America,
in North
number one
America.
rated, number one selling.
Yes, and it is super comfortable. A lot of people do say, well, they don't fit me just right. Well, the key thing is you got to either have it up or down in the lowest position. Actually, Scott's sitting in one. I'll have him show you how
Say
it
where-
goes down.
Where do we got, Ethan? Where can I go here?
You got to scoot out.
Oh man, I see my head.
Look at
there
you.
we go. All right, so just to kind of show you like height, again, I know I said earlier I'm vertically challenged, I am short, but all the way up, I mean, my feet don't touch the ground, just to kind of give you an idea. So the chairs are height adjustable from 18 to 22 inches. And what Valerie was saying, to make the magic happen for the chair, it is all about how you're sitting in the chair. And for me to actually sit correctly, I have to actually put the chair all the way down. And the magic starts with our feet. So the first part is feet flat on the floor. And what that's going to do is that's going to bring our knees to that 90-degree angle. And your dupa needs to be scooted all the way to the back of the chair. And what that's going to do is your hips are going to be in the correct position for your spine to have the alignment that it needs to, what word did you said cradle.
Cradle.
I like that. That's
Cradle
the
the small of your back.
that is the perfect description for this. And it just puts this bolster right in that lower lumbar. And what's great about the bolster, so you guys can see, if you haven't seen our chairs before, is it's wide. So even if you're like me and you're more legs and no torso, or if you're taller and you're a lot of torso and not so much legs, or vice versa, I'm confused. That large bolster, it's gonna find that right spot in your back, and it just absolutely melts your shoulders away. And I know everyone out there can just picture being at your machine and this right here just being on fire. And when you're able to have your knees correct, your hips correct, your spine in the right alignment, and this lumbar supported, your shoulders are naturally going to relax. And then when we talked about ergonomics with the cabinets, inserts, our wrists are happy, our elbows are happy, everything just relaxes.
We're all happy
So we can
We're all
sew in
happy
comfort
and sew longer.
to sew longer.
But Scott, with those 5-star bases on those chairs, the really nice thing is if you drop something, you're not going to fall off of your chair like some chairs out there. So,
No wobble. Wobble free.
and we got to show them the best part.
The best part.
The best part. So, it's like a little Christmas present to yourself. It's got storage underneath the seat. So you can store your chocolates, your sharp objects. I have heard it as a jewelry.
Oh, I even
storage.
got the one with the chocolate in it.
He even got the one
All
with
right.
the chocolate in it. A lot of people store, their machine manuals in there, just some random stuff people put in there. But so when I use this and I sit at my desk, I have this in the highest position. But when I sew, I do have it in the lowest position because it just fits me better, because I like to stare at my needle a little bit more than I probably should. So.
There's 11 different flavors. Let's do
Yeah.
the flavors really quick. We're a little over on time, but let's do the flavors.
All right. So you are sitting in.
I don't know.
Da-da-da-da. You are sitting
I'll
in the
tell you in
doggy
a second.
print. So we have our good dog print right there. And then if you are a cat lover, right next to that, we have our kitty cats, our cats meow.
Meow.
Then we have our bright buttons.
I have 2 of these at home. I have bright buttons at home.
Yep. And then our #1 seller is our So Wow. So it's a very, very pretty whimsical print.
It's Alexander Henry print. So wow, so now.
And then the last one there on the fun prints is our black notions. So it's just got a bunch of tossed notions and sewing machines in it. So those are our bright and vibrant and fun chairs that we have.
Well, they're all fun.
They're all fun.
They're all
However,
fun.
some people may not have the benefit of having a designated room for their sewing space, and they have a multi-purpose
need-
room, and they need to have a solid color, or
Something
they
a little more royal,
more
a little
calming,
more elegant.
more royal. Yes, yes, we've got our royals. So right here we have our lady gray. So we have a lady gray color here. Now the difference in these is on these, except for the red one, these are all a cotton fabric. These other colors right here are an upholstery fabric, so it is going to be a little bit stiffer of a sit. We have our Duchess blue, Baroness black, then we have our royal purple, and then our last of the ones with the upholstery fabric.
This is my favorite, and it's y'all need to actually go in and see this one. This is Princess Hazel, and the reason I say that she's my favorite for the solids is when you go in and look at this, on the screen it looks tan. I promise you.
It
Well,
is
yes,
not.
it is
There's
tan,
greens
but
and
there,
blues
and reds and purples. There's all these beautiful colors that are in
Yes.
between the actual tweed stitching on here that just, it's toned down enough
Yes,
for that multi-purpose room,
but not too block.
but then it has that pop.
Yeah.
That it doesn't capture well
Yeah.
on camera. So you have to go in to authorize, check this one out. It is absolutely my favorite for the
and then our
solids.
last solid, this one's got the cotton fabric on it like the Fun Prince does, but this one is our Madame Scarlet. So it is a very bright, radiant red. I know it's kind of looking orangey on the screen.
It is the certain Pantone of a certain machine
brand
that we can't actually say due to copyright laws. So it's called Madame Scarlet, but it is the same Pantone as a very specific machine.
Yes. So these are our chairs, like we said, lowest price of the year. So we are going to toss it back to Barbie and have her go over the pricing.
Oh, and Maureen's in her So Wow right now. There you go, Maureen.
I love this So Wow chair. All right, Barbie, are you there?
She's like, they talk too long.
We're done. We're out of here.
Someone put a fork in that Scott guy.
The battery was dying. I want to know, where is the Barbie chair? Pink. We need Barbie pink.
As a woman, I ask for pink furniture and pink chairs, and I get shut down.
I will say this much, that the conversation has started for new chair fabrics for 2026.
Cool.
And pink, I don't know, how bright or what tone we're going to go with, but that is a top running.
Oh, wonderful. I'm excited.
Magnolia's pink is my signature color.
Oh, yes. There we go. Yes.
Gotta
I love those
Julia
chairs. Yes, I do.
All right.
Okay,
you
our
want to go over the
pricing.
pricing?
Yes. All right. The hydraulic sewing chair,
Wasn't Dolly
the regular price is
Yeah.
$479.99, and our
The,
sale price is
Line.
$99.99. And I will tell you, you need to come into the store and sit in this
And
chair,
yeah.
because I am not exaggerating when I say this
A lot of big names
chair
in steel
is
making.
amazing. I love this
I
chair.
would love pink. I'm with Barbie on the pink. Everybody wants
Yep.
Pink.
Yes.
All
Then I
right.
could cut out a crown with my scan and cut and put it on the back.
There you
There
go.
you go. Get a solid color and you could do that.
Yes, I love it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having us. Again, great specials here for the holidays
Oh,
and Black
yes.
Friday, and we would love for everybody to be able to sew in comfort and sew longer, like we've said throughout the show. And we hope you all have happy holidays and a happy Thanksgiving.
You too. Thank you so much. I always love it when you are both on. I
Well,
love the
we love
humor.
being here.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All
You have
right.
a
Thank
wonderful
you guys.
holiday too.
All right. Thanks
We'll see
all.
you next
Happy
time.
Thanksgiving.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
All right. So hurry up into the store and get these killer prices, because they're amazing. I definitely have my list going. Love those. And like I said, come in and try out those chairs too. Now, shall we share our secret word? Yes. All right, let's do it. The secret word today is deals. Capital D, lowercase e, A, L, S. So type those in and get that $50 gift card to go towards your cabinet. And don't forget our events that we have coming up. You know, we have some great classes. And you need to expand your horizon, learn new techniques for the new year.
Coming in quick.
Yeah, they are. Get your deal.
So how many chairs you buying, Barbie?
I know. Yes. Well,
Who you
I need the
giving them
pink
to?
one. I wouldn't give them to anybody. I keep them for myself.
Not even for
Well, maybe Mary. Maybe.
Mary? I think everyone wants the pink. Some
Yeah.
people say.
Oh, yeah. Pink would be a really good color. Like I said, those in a Tula fabric. Oh my gosh, I could go crazy. One time we were having a class, I was doing it, and it was back in the Anita Good Design days when they would do a seasonal project, kind of like the Kimberbell. And I had the perfect set to decorate with, and it was a sterling silver tea set. I painted it. Veronica Bout had a heart attack. I am all about painting stuff. I don't use sterling silver because I don't want to polish it. So I painted it. And I love it. Okay, how many entries do we have? 44? All right. So I think let's do it.
Run it?
Yeah, let's run it. Because you know some of our employees are watching too. Woo, I love it. Let's see. Gail hasn't won. Let's see who's going to win. Francis. That's so funny. Okay, Francis, what are you going to buy? The Gidget? Oh, yes, the Gidget. So you can bring it to class. Perfect. Congratulations. And we'll see you when you come in. And thank you, everyone, for joining us today. And hopefully, I will see you next Thursday. Oh, no, next Thursday is Thanksgiving Day. So we won't have a thumbs up. How sad. But we got to let the gobble gobbles have their day. So I'll see you the Thursday after that. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving.